man. This is the Peepdis Podcast. We have interviews and smoke. You know how we do it, man. We got a little free game for you. Make sure you check us out on the Underground Lab. You know, right here. We'll be doing it every Thursday night from 8 to 10 p.m. right here on the Underground Lab. That's Peepdis Podcast. Interviews and smoke. Go for a little free game for you. All right, make sure y'all check us out. You know what I'm saying? We good. Hey, what's up? What's up? We live on the Peepdis Podcast. You know, y'all caught me checking out the little commercial right there. I'm in here by myself tonight. You know, I got my producer Frankie in the building though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really by myself, but I'm by myself. You know, we good. I ain't got my co-host. My little superstar co-host is out tonight. You know, she probably have an engagement or something, you know, probably doing a show, comedy show somewhere in the DMV area, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what we got to do tonight, and try to you know, keep the show rolling. You know, we're gonna keep the show rolling, right, Frank?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, we are.
All right, we're gonna see what's popping, man, and see what's going on in the news. We may try to get a few call ins and everything. Hopefully, everybody tuning in and give them a little time to tune in, right?
Yeah.
You know, give them a little second and tune in. I'm gonna be surfing on the little social media and seeing what's popping on social media and everything. Try not to click on nothing so I won't hear no noise and stuff. But I definitely wanted to try something new though today. I might try a little something. Instead of waiting for somebody to call in, I might call a few people tonight. Unexpectedly call some people, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go down my little phone list and see who I can call this to talk some trash to. I always got one favorite person I always call, you know. I got a favorite person I always call. I'm gonna see what she doing. She gonna definitely lighten the show up a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can call her and everything. See what's going on with this young lady right here. If she pick up. Here we go, y'all. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. See if this young lady wide awake. She probably watching the verses or something like that. All right, she didn't pick up. But, you know, we gonna kick you. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? She ain't pick up. I might try back a little later on her. You know, we'll try back a little later for her. You know, but you know, when you was saying a little while ago about sexual harassment, right? You know, and I was just thinking, you know, somebody had mentioned today about something, you know, with you know, they were speaking on you know, like the Bill Cosby incident and everything.
Yeah.
And they were speaking on that, and they were saying that you know, they was like, okay, Bill Cosby should be locked up. It was a female saying this. It was a female saying this. It was like Bill Cosby should be locked up, and then R. Kelly, you know, they went hard on R. Kelly and Bill Cosby, which is like, okay, I was like, yeah, okay, I feel you, whatever. But then they turned around, and I guess it, you know, then they was like, somebody that they like seemed like
Right.
they was like more lenient on that person than they was on, you know, them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, where do women really, you know, what do they like? Do they pick and choose who they gonna be hard on in that situation?
Yeah. There was a meme that was going around during sometime before Corona, and it was saying uh, sexual harassment would be your boy. What's my man who got all the? He had the show at I Love New York and
Oh yeah, yeah,
Flavor Flav.
yeah, Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav. So they were saying that Flavor Flav was sexual harassment, but Idris Elba, that wasn't.
Right.
You know,
right.
so it depends on how you look, how much you make.
Yeah.
Depends on sexual harassment.
Right.
You know, I mean, do you fit that little cookie cutter that they got?
Right.
That ideal of, you know, a
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's what I mean, I was thinking the same thing, and down that same line on what you're saying. Like, do you really? I mean, and I know it's all sexual harassment is, is like if it's unwanted and stuff, and the female feel like that they not female or male,
Mhm.
feel like that they, didn't want that attention
Mhm.
from that person, then and they feel that it's sexual harassment is sexual
It's
harassment.
sexual harassment.
Yeah.
It's even to the point if a person hear it
Right.
and they feel like, so if you in a job place
Right.
and you talking to another woman or you talking to your homeboy about some shit and you say something wild or something that they
Right.
deem as sexual harassment, they can bring charges up on you
Right.
with HR. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You know, I felt offended by what they were saying about
Uh-huh.
someone else or about themselves
Right.
to someone else.
Exactly.
I just lately it's been a lot of rhetoric about women who have false claims, you know,
Right.
false claims against men,
Right.
and nothing is ever done about it. Nothing is ever done. Yeah, you got yours that stick out that go and do things. You know, Robert had the whole tape.
Yeah.
You know, with him and
Right.
the little girl. I mean, we can clearly see that that was wrong, and that's something that he had done. So he got to pay for that. You
Right.
know, but there are a lot of guys like Johnny Depp just went through. He just won his case against his ex wife. You know,
Right.
took her ass to the bank.
Right.
But you know, she claims some wild shit.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, come on, don't claim this stuff, and this stuff isn't real.
Right.
No, because Johnny Depp lost just by saying certain things about men.
Right.
He lost a lot of money. He lost a lot of endorsements,
Yeah.
millions of dollars. You know,
Yeah.
because of what she said. But then it came out that she was, you know, lying. You know, she also looked like she was doing coke in the room, in the court,
Right.
in the courtroom,
Well,
and she
I
ain't getting in
didn't
trouble.
follow it, but I didn't see that.
And she ain't getting trouble
Uh,
in trouble for it. So not only does she have the complexion for protection, but she's a woman too.
right.
You know,
Right.
and nobody ever says these things about, you know, should a woman be punished for lying on a man? Being
Yeah. I mean, I really think that they should be, and or just like let let it be known, that that person was actually not telling the truth. Because I mean, I was in a situation like that years and years ago where I worked at I worked in the kitchen one time, doing a little part-time job working in the kitchen, doing the dishes and stuff like that. And a waitress, young lady, she was like always used to come mess with me and ask me to do stuff for her, like her part of her job. And she always rub up on me and ask me to do stuff. And I used to, do this and this and help her out at the end of the night and stuff like that. Thinking, okay, she may like me or whatever. And I did hit on her a little. And then the next morning I got into work. The next day they said, oh, they pulled me in the office and said I was sexual harassed her, and I was like, what?
wow.
But she just flipped the script on me. I'm like, how many times she came back there and like, talk to me and, hug all on me and all that stuff, as in, you know, can you help me?
Yeah.
And then once I hit back on her, and then it was a issue, which I thought that was wrong,
Well, it was she wasn't in the mood that day.
Yeah, that day.
You know, she wasn't in the mood. And so you gotta be careful. I mean,
Yeah.
even young men today to holler at a woman in a certain environment to tell her that she looks nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, can I talk
especially
to you for a second? That's considered to be threatening.
yeah, especially at a workplace, it's like you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So really, fellas, you gotta like, you know, actually gotta wait till a female actually say something to you. Don't be out there trying to really holler at nobody like that, and especially in work atmospheres and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Workplaces and stuff. It's like that's a no. You don't know what that person is thinking or how she feel or anything like that.
Yeah.
And stuff. So you gotta be able to like really be
So
slow on that.
So the Bill Cosby, the latest thing with him was years ago. This was I guess she was 16 years old, and
Right.
she was at the Bunny Ranch or the Playhouse,
Right.
the Playboy House,
Exactly.
and he tried to put his hands in the pants or something, and she said no, but she gave him a hand job. And so she said yes to the hand job, but said no to him putting his hands in her pants, and then he paid her $500,000
Mm,
as hush money. Vince McMahon of WWE wrestling he had to step down recently
yeah.
but this is also wrestling too. But this was in the news, because he had a extramarital affair,
Right.
and who don't know that he's not married? You know what I'm saying? And so he gave the lady, I think, $600,000 of hush money, and then passed her on to the his homeboy, the next lower guy
Right.
on the totem pole,
Right.
and now he had to step down from his business. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hold on, who don't know? I mean, he a married man. What are you expecting?
Right. I mean, like it's just rough and it's bad to me to really guys just gotta be careful on a lot of that. To me, you just gotta be careful. You gotta like really walk like a real tight line on that type situation and stuff
Mhm.
because you don't know what a female is thinking nowadays. You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't.
And you're just trying to compliment her or talk to her can change it to a whole nother situation.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So men has got to be super careful in that situation. And and with the Bill Cosby incident, it's like you say, she was 16 in the Bunny Ranch. I mean, I don't know what is she doing there at the age at the Bunny Ranch.
Mhm.
So it's like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Is that was the norm for 16-year-olds to be at a
Uh,
Playboy mansion and stuff?
where are parents at? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? How many of these women are dropped off?
right.
No,
And
when I was a senior in high school, all of your favorite, all the popular girls, all the girls that you wanted dated older men.
right,
It's like there were grown men picking up these teenager girls
right,
from high school. So this was a culture at one point in time.
right,
But now, and then but now people not tolerating that.
right. Yeah. I mean, definitely not tolerating it. And it's like it's more open now. That's why I say we gotta be more smarter than what we was then, you know what I'm saying, as men in a situation like that. And I know in some cases men get harassed too, but speaking on a man's point of view, men have to be more smarter than that and be able to handle different situations and be able to approach things a lot different and think before think about things before you just jump and try to hit on a woman or try to approach a woman in that type of manner and stuff.
Tanya
So,
Peterson says that the girl was looking for a come up.
well, tell Tanya, why don't you call in and voice your opinion? you know, I
um,
mean, I believe most women do be looking for a come up and stuff too. A lot of
of
times
course.
in them cases when you at Hollywood mansions and stuff like that, and you at that age, a lot of them are looking for a come up. And it's like if something happened to they hoping there's something, something happened to one of them say something to me, they gonna get paid. They trying to get paid. And so in
Yeah,
that case, some of them do.
I'm convinced that most of them do. I mean, any woman that'll go to Brazil and have her butt lifted and breast lifted and do all this shit. I mean, and you're doing that for what?
Right.
I mean,
I mean, they doing it because they want to beautify their body too, but
for what?
I mean, so they can look good. They say they want to look good for each other. Women do it for themselves and they want to
Man,
look good for each other, you
they
know?
they get dressed, go to brunch where
Yeah.
all the high players at, where everybody's
Yeah.
spending money. Go to one from one day brunch to
I
the
mean, I
next.
know women do it for men. And that's my opinion. I know that
Yeah,
women dress and look good for the opposite sex. And a lot of women say they don't, but I don't believe, I just don't fully believe that women just dress for their self a lot, you know? Hold on, I got a call coming in. You're live on the Peep This Podcast.
I have a comment or a statement. Um, just because you get a butt job or your boobs done does not necessarily mean, you're looking for money, or sometimes women have flaws and they do these things to feel good about themselves. That's true. Not all women do it just because they want the attention. They just want to feel good and look good. So it's not always about money. Why do men even go that way if you think she's about money?
I mean, I don't think that it's all about money all the time, but a lot of times women want to look good because that's what you know. They trying to attract a man's attention sometimes. A lot of times. Don't you
So
dress?
then why
Do
do
you get
why are
dressed
men
for? Do you dress for yourself or you dress for men? I mean, when you want to look beautiful and look nice, do you do that just for yourself or do you want to do it because you
a
want the
lot of
attention of a
women it's
man?
it's it's for yourself. Like you want to look good, you want to feel good, and if you get compliments along the way, that's good too.
Right. And that's like you do it for a man, right? Hello? I guess she didn't like my answer on that one. But hey, anybody can call in with the lines is wide open. So you definitely can call in. The number is up on the screen. Call in and we're gonna, just keep chopping it up on that topic if y'all want to continue that topic right there. We go a little deeper into it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just one man. I have my opinion, and Frank have his opinion, and we got our opinions. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can call in with y'all opinion and y'all perspective on that situation and everything. But I just think women do a lot and go. They may be doing it for themselves nowadays. I don't know. What do you think, Frank? You think they're doing it for themselves nowadays?
You think
In
they go?
today's times, you think women are getting pretty and doing boob jobs, ass jobs, all that stuff for their self now, or are they doing it for the attention of the opposite sex?
Is attention.
You think it's
I
attention?
mean, why? Most of the single girls might go to All Star a weekend for what? It's like guys go to.
They say they like basketball.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but don't go to no games. That's like folks who go down to the NCAA, the
Oh,
N9.
wait a minute.
Yeah, they go to all the parties.
They go to the All-Star weekend, don't go to none of the games.
Yeah.
Don't buy their ticket to the game.
No, not one. First of all, they're out there on a buddy pass,
Right.
so they're trying to get a ride back home anyway.
Right.
So it's like, well, why are you down there? I mean, you can't afford to be to be down there, but then you don't go to no games, but you like basketball. You down there at the party. I mean,
Oh yeah, they down at a party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They down at a party to be around in the atmosphere, the excitement of the game and the build up to it. They want to be in the place where everything is popping at, so that's what they want to do. They want to be there. And I mean, I don't mind the women coming and being at the All-Star weekend and all that, but you just want them basically to know, to just admit to what's their angle on that,
So those type of women, I believe all of them are going after the same guys anyway. When they down there doing All-Star or weekend, they trying to get a ball player.
Right.
I mean, so if they can hook a ball, and you see it in the news, you see it on social
media.
How
likely is it for a woman like that to actually catch a ball player? Because it's very few ball players is going to be out in that atmosphere. They at the game basically.
Shit, all the time.
I'm saying they out mingling with the people at the parties.
Man, these guys pay for a lot of pussy.
Yeah. Hold on, we got another calling. You're live on the Peepdis Podcast. May I help you? Say that again.
Why men get their butt done?
You on a three-way? Who I'm talking to right now?
It's Lisa. I want to know why men get their butt done.
Oh my goodness, this must be the comedian side. I'm saying, do you know men to get their butts done?
Yeah, all the time.
What men do
Men
you
and
know?
women,
What
and
men do
women.
you, what honestly, what
Can
men
you
do you
let me
know?
talk,
Yeah,
Miss
but I'm
Lisa?
asking the question. I want to know what men do you know that get a ass job?
You.
Oh my goodness. Honestly, let's be for real.
I'm being honestly. If you just think about it.
Seriously, I'm saying, do you really think that I mean, I'm saying, do men get they get their stuff done like that?
There is a trend out here now that where you got a few guys getting the ass jobs. They out there getting liposuction. They getting the works done too. You know,
But they getting that done for other men.
I believe that.
Yes, they getting it done for men. They not
Okay,
getting
so
it.
what? Okay, but what's the difference? You said women getting it done to for men to look up, men getting it done for women and
No,
men.
men
It's both ways.
men getting it done for other men to attract a
And
man.
women getting it done for themselves too.
No, they doing
They
it
don't
for.
have to get it done for the other sex change.
So have you had a boob job or
Had I had a
ass
boob job or
butt
butt
job?
job? No,
Yeah,
I haven't. That's not my thing.
that's
I'm
not your
not
thing.
into that. No. And
Why is you
let's
so
go back
defending
to
it so much?
All-Star. Let's go back to All-Star Weekend. Yes, women do love sports. That don't mean we down there. Some women are down there to show out, have a come up and come out. It works both ways. Men down there to have a come up too.
They just had the CIAA tournament in
Yes,
Baltimore,
in Baltimore.
and most of the women in Baltimore didn't go to any of the games.
How you know, sir?
Oh,
How do you
I
know? Do
was
you
down.
take surveys?
I was down there too.
Yeah, but you don't take surveys to see what women going. So you actually stand out there and count the women,
I mean, you can look with your eyes.
and you just assuming, honey.
That's not that he just assuming, really. I mean,
Yes, he
saying that's
is,
his,
honey. You
that's what
too,
he
honey. You just
experienced though.
assuming
That's what
things.
if that's what he experienced. That's what he experienced. Why you so defending women? If that's not your thing, you don't even go out probably. And that's not your thing.
I goes out.
So
I
what do you
see
go out
things
for?
too.
What do you go out for when you
I
go
go
out?
out to have a good time, honey. A
You,
good time.
you're not looking for
I'm not looking for no man, and I ain't looking for no come up. Shit, I'm already up. I'm already up, honey.
Oh my goodness. All right. What is your name? What is your name? What's your name?
I told you 100 times, honey. My name is Lisa.
Lisa.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Don't
take
you ever forget Lisa, because Lisa called in. I'm calling from North Carolina.
All right, Lisa. I don't know what to say about that, Lisa. All right, but
Okay.
I don't think you
always
being
remember,
totally. I don't think you being
I'm
totally.
being
I don't
totally
think you being
honest.
totally truthful about your statements. But
Yes,
I'm gonna go ahead and
I am
roll
being,
with them.
Okay, but I am being truly honest about my statement, because things work both ways. Both genders work both ways, sweetie. Always remember that.
What do you
Open
mean?
your eyes.
Both genders
And
work both ways. What do you
just
mean?
the way you speak about women is the same way you can speak about a man, sweetie.
Well, you really
Everybody's
think
doing
so?
it.
That's what y'all. That's what
Yes,
I think. That's what y'all want.
know.
That's
No,
what
honey,
y'all want to
that's
believe.
not what we want.
Yes, that's
You
what
got to
women.
wake up.
That's what some women want to believe. So you don't think men and women are different?
Say that again, honey.
Do you think that women and men are different, or you think that men and women are created equally?
Every human being is different, honey.
Okay.
When you say created equal, treated equal, you talking about society now. But every human being is different, because God don't make us the same, honey.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I'm talking about in
so-
gender wise, a woman is a woman, and a man is a man. Plain and
Yes,
simple
but
as that.
in gender
Okay.
wise,
And I think I think that you're trying to confuse this like you're trying to confuse the situation with your sexuality and stuff like that, and women can do as men can do. Women can't do every damn thing a man can do, okay?
yeah,
And a
who
man
said we
can't do
can't?
everything that a woman can do, right?
The only thing a man can't do is have a baby. But leave it up to society. He will one day.
But you think that's right?
It don't make it right, but he will one day.
I mean, I don't
It's
know.
not in God's will, but he will one day have a baby.
I don't know, Lisa. I don't know if you know, I don't understand.
Okay, well, I
But I'm
ain't
just
trying
saying.
to confuse nobody, honey.
But I'm just want you to I want you to understand, Lisa, that men are men, women are women, okay?
Yes, we are. Men are
Right.
men, women are women. But
And
shoot,
you know,
we
and
still
you know
have
what you
women.
want out here, and you know
won't
that
let
you
nobody
I
talk,
do
young
want you to
man.
talk, but I'm telling you that you
Do
want
something
you
else.
what I'm trying to get you to understand that you
How you gonna try to get me to understand, young man? I'm trying to get you to understand
hey,
too.
I'm trying to get you to understand that you don't always know I mean, a woman is a woman that a woman wants a man. That's all to it. You want a man, all right? Women want men. That's how it's
So what
supposed to
happens
be.
to women want women and men want men? So how you define that, sweetie?
That's what I'm saying. That's why y'all always confusing everything.
We not confusing nothing. Ain't gonna thing, honey. Well, I just want to let you know that you have two different cells and you have two cells in you. You have a man cell and you have a woman cell. Each human being, we have that, sweetie.
I got that
thank
too.
you. Yes, you do.
I will say that women that have
Yes,
more,
you do.
women that have more sex partners are considered to be more damaged than men that have more sex partners.
Mm.
So
Lord,
what do you think about that? What do you think about that, Lisa?
I mean, society speaks.
You know what
Society speaks that. If
society speaks that or you speak that,
no,
honey,
no,
you just spoke.
no, okay.
So you telling me a woman who had more sex partners is more dangerous?
No, well, I'm gonna say a man doesn't want to choose
Damage.
a woman. A man doesn't want to choose a woman that's had she 32 and she slept with 100 men.
So how would he know, honey? Because a woman don't tell her secret. How would he know?
That's the problem. I mean,
Now
but
you tell me that. How would he know? Because a woman don't tell her secret.
well, we live in the DMV, and the
How would he
DMV is
know?
small.
Yes, we live in the DMV, and that don't mean a dang thing.
And if your name get passed around
I'm
a lot,
from North Carolina, but I ain't from the DMV. But that don't mean nothing when you live at, honey.
Miss Lisa,
Yes.
I don't think you're being honest with yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and take another caller, Miss Lisa, because
Oh, well, you go ahead. I'll call right back. As soon as you say something else, I'll call right back.
all right, I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some words in with you off the phone, okay?
Okay, well, go ahead and go and tell the people what you would need to tell them. All right.
All right, then. You been drinking?
That's yeah.
Okay.
But
All
I
right.
keep talking to you, I'm gonna get to drinking.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. But what I'm trying to say, I mean, it's my opinion, people. It's definitely my opinion. I mean, some women, man, women just got to be more honest, and I think the women just need to be a little bit more honest about some things. You know what I'm saying? As in, they know what they do things for. Stop saying y'all don't do it for the man. You know what I'm saying? I know you putting on that makeup. I know you putting on that lipstick because you want to attract a man. You know?
I see past that. I don't think it's the man per se. Is what the man can provide.
Okay.
It's a lot of. We don't want to say it, but a lot of women actually do prostitute themselves. I mean, like I said, they're going to go get the butt changes and all the breast changes and all this stuff,
right?
And they're doing this to attract. There was a woman on Instagram who said she was like, "Look, that shit changed my life." She was struggling before that,
right?
I mean, struggling. She went, got a little butt, got a little breast.
And I don't think nothing wrong with that.
And got some change though.
Right. I don't think nothing wrong with a woman upgrading herself to get some more money, you know, to get money. I mean, if she's gonna get money, she get money. I mean, if a nicer ass or better boobs is gonna get you to another income bracket, then hey, that's what you do. That's what you do. I can't knock that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking it if that's what you do, but this stand by what you're doing.
Well, don't expect to be my number one.
I don't think they expect to be your number one. I just think they just once they get to that level on knowing that they and being truthful to themselves that okay, I'm getting these boobs and I'm getting this butt job and I'm gonna get me some money. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna work for me in that way. Then I think they understand the rest of the whole thing.
That they're always in second, third, fourth place.
I mean, I don't know if they in some cases they would be. In some cases, that's what a man that is some man out there is just looking for just that. And that's like, oh, they looking for that fake boobs and the fake ass.
But that's an outlier. The majority of men want a woman that's considered to be loyal. Go ahead.
All right, let me check this call out. You're live on the Peepdis Podcast. May I help you? Hello?
Hello?
You live on the Peepdis Podcast. You can turn your TV or radio down.
Yeah, I turned down.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm on.
Yes, can you talk up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you? I might got a cheap phone down.
No, I can hear you. Go ahead, talk.
I got a little situation going on right here, right?
Okay, go ahead. What is it?
The situation is, I like someone, and I don't know how to explain it to them more than they know. They might be a little bit older than me, right? But we actually hang out together. We go to the casino together, and I enjoy myself with their family.
So what do you need? You want to know how to approach the person or what?
Yeah, but I really got feelings for them.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with you having feelings for the person, you know?
But I think their family looks another way.
You say that again? I said, say that again?
I think their family looks another way.
I mean, it's all about you, though. I think it's all about you. You can't worry about what the family thinking. You got to worry about what you want, and you got to go after what you want. If you keep worrying about what the family is, you're not trying to date the whole damn family, are you?
Ace.
No, I wouldn't do that.
So why are you so concerned about what the family
thinks?
There's
a lot of things I like about the whole family, and I try to take care of all of them.
Sir, is this a is this a woman or a man?
I don't really know how to explain myself, but
he said
it's a bunch of them.
But I'm asking you something. The producer asking you a question.
I'm being attacked sometimes.
Attacked in which way? In which way are you being attacked?
Over cracking jokes and stuff like, you really over here or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I feel you. I've been in a situation like that before, man. I was in a situation like that before, but you just gotta know.
Her brothers is tight with me.
Yeah, but you just gotta know what you gotta understand what you there for. You gotta understand what is your main focus. You can't get distracted. What is your main focus and what are you there for? That's what you need to focus on. And sometimes it's about money, and you got to start spending more money, probably.
No, I don't think it's about the money.
Yeah, I mean, I think
they
so.
Got money, I got money.
No, I think you need to, if you really want what you want, sometimes you got to, nowadays, we got to spend money nowadays. What do you think, Frank?
Once again, that's a transactional relationship. There's a lot of hoes and a lot of Johns out here. There's a whole lot.
Yeah, but in today's times, I mean, gas is $5 a gallon.
Yeah,
ain't no women got time for no broke ass nigga.
Yeah, ain't worried about the money. If the money's the problem, there is a problem.
Money is everybody. The money is the problem of the world right now. this world is like the money is like really it's a big deal right now. And if you can't provide for a woman, what do a woman need? What do
about this money?
what do a woman need with you if you can't provide? I want to know, what do a woman need with a man if he can't provide?
I can provide. Trust me, I can provide.
But I'm saying that's when I'd say this is what you need to do. Take that woman away from her family.
Finances is not the problem. It's just that you like someone, but you can't understand what I'm saying to you. It's like you're not sure if the family like you and they secure.
You worried about the wrong shit. Plain simple as that. You keep worrying about the family. Fuck the family. I'm telling you straight up. Fuck the family. You don't worry about the family. Worry about what you gonna do. Worry about what you gonna do. Purchase another home or something. Put her in another house. Take her away from her family. Take her out of this state. You know what I'm saying? And watch who she follow. Is she gonna follow her family or is she gonna follow you?
So don't tell this man to kidnap the woman.
Not kidnap her, but put her in a different.
So can you truly love a woman that's with you?
No kidnapping
for the money.
Relaxing, but I thank you for your
answers.
That.
Wait a minute. What'd you say, Mr.
I said, can you truly love a woman and you know that she's only with you for money?
Why we need to love anymore? It ain't about love no more. In 2022, I don't think it's about love, I think it's about what's making you happy. And what makes you happy is a beautiful woman beside you. Okay? And if a beautiful woman beside you, and if you know you're gonna have to provide for that woman, so it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you to be with this woman. It's gonna cost you a certain amount of money. You're gonna have to be at a certain status to be with this woman. That's just plain and simple. Nowadays, that's just how it's gonna be. You're gonna have to pay to have a beautiful woman with you.
Yeah, pay to play.
Yeah.
Hey, sir. So why you think her family don't like you?
I like her so much, I just don't know what to do. Sometimes my mind just spins when I see her. I mean, I can just sit and look at her and I smile. It makes my whole day.
What do you like about her?
Everything. I mean, just
have you ever had intercourse? Have you had sexual intercourse?
Nothing on his radio.
Why can't you?
No.
Well, how could you be that much in love with a woman like that, man?
No.
Come on now. You gotta.
Sometimes it don't even take that.
You ain't even hit
it's feelings.
You ain't even get the goods or nothing.
Have you asked her out yet? Have you asked her out yet?
But I appreciate you saying what you said, though.
What's that?
You made my day.
What's that?
What you said, just work for it.
Yeah, work for it. Put in that work, man, and that's all you got to do. Put that work in, and everything gonna be good. I tell her take her away from her family, man. Get her away from her family. That's what you got to do. Get her out of there. You think she want to be around there with her family, probably, and she looking for you to rescue her from all that drama. Thanks for calling in, man.
Sound like you got a lot of callers that took the Johnson & Johnson vaccine or something, man.
All of them probably took the Johnson & Johnson, And what's up with the Johnson & Johnson vaccine? What's up with the vaccines now, man? What's good with that?
Well, Johnson & Johnson they told you, be careful with that because that's the one that created blood clots.
Okay.
The other ones tend to, you got to take 2 or 3 of them.
But what about now all the booster shots? Have you had all your booster shots?
No, I haven't had a booster shot yet.
Oh, okay. I just asked, man. Now they want everybody to get their booster shot. They want the babies to get a booster shot, and all this other stuff. You know, they on the radio with all that type stuff right now, you know.
In Washington, D.C., next year, your kid can't go to school in the District of Columbia if they aren't fully vaccinated.
So what is fully vaccinated?
Right now, fully vaccinated is the 2 shots.
But you know that'll change by the time they go to school. Then they're gonna need another shot.
Yeah.
Then every year you're gonna need a shot.
Mhm.
So people, what we gonna do?
Well, Biden was just on the news the other day, or if not today, talking about prepare. There's a second one coming.
A second what?
Pandemic.
Yeah. We ain't even out this pandemic yet, and there's another one coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're not fully out of this pandemic.
No,
I feel that we still in the pandemic right now.
you'll start seeing stuff play back in the fall.
Right. Yeah, they can roll it out whenever they want now. That everybody got their shots and stuff. They roll it out as as they feel. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I believe, you know. So yeah, but we live on the Peepdis Podcast, man. We had a few callers call in. You know, we looking for some more callers to call in and everything. And I might call some people again. You know, see who on my in my Rolodex. My call log or whatever they call it. See who's up in here. I wanted to call. I'm gonna call this guy. See what he talking about. Here we go, y'all. We live on the Peepdis Podcast. It's not ringing. All right, here we go. Let me see what's going on with this guy right here. Probably ain't gonna answer.
Two, 4, 0.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he didn't pick up, but we live on the Peepdis Podcast, man, and you know, Frank, man, we just got to just, you know, with the women. I think we gotta take it a little easy on the women, man.
I don't think that they don't do enough enforcement. Personally, women are actually the more violent of the man and women.
Women are more violent.
Interrelationship violence is a thing, and that goes from yelling all the way up to throwing stuff. The scratches, the yelling, all that stuff is considered to be violence. And when you look at our social media and things of that nature, especially, they have a lot of women fighting. Right. When you look at reality TV, you don't see a bunch of men fighting.
Do you think that our black women are too violent?
I'm not going to even say black. I'm going to say women, period.
Women, period.
Women, period. I mean, look at the Karens. I mean, they aren't black, but they're violent too. They say wild shit. And
so why do you think the women are so violent nowadays?
Because there's no one to be accountable to. The law does not use them as an example. Ever. I mean, like I said, a woman can put a false claim on you, and now you're a sex offender or some wild shit, and now you got to go and file as a sex offender, and you really didn't do anything at all. And maybe it was a misunderstanding or whatever the case was, but you really are an innocent person. But
I'm gonna make this thing. I'm gonna say this, but I don't know for sure. I mean, I know people might come at me, but do you think that women are out of control?
Definitely.
Today's women are out of control.
Definitely. Yeah.
They just running wild out here in this world.
I think that, they're portrayed to be that, especially in the media.
Right.
When you go on Instagram and you see a gang of women talking about fuck that bitch. I mean, this is what you see, when you have women fighting in the stores, or you see the Karens of the world starting shit. I mean,
that's what you see.
Yeah, from women now, so yeah.
Yeah, there y'all go, man. It seems like we got a lot of violent women out here in the world today. Yeah.
Speaking of women, Mayor Bowser won the DC primary Democratic election, and I kind of think that she got the gay vote. You know, I think the LGBT community really pushed that vote. I'm not sure if she's LGBT, but you know,
I'm not sure either. I never thought about that really too much, but hey, yeah, she may have got that vote, and and so
and she beat out Trayvon White and the other guy. You
yeah,
know, and Trayvon is very passionate about, you know,
the
what
district,
the District of Columbia.
right?
Not to say that she's not, but we see what DC is turning into. And
Right.
yes, the district needs a facelift.
Yeah,
The district needs a facelift, but everything is a lot of our people been pushed out of of the district, and a lot of our businesses are being pushed out of the district too. You know, but you know, you see big corporations and everybody moving inside, and they're not giving back towards the community, and that's a problem.
right. Yeah, definitely, that's a problem. I'm not no expert on that type of situation, but I definitely see that going on where a lot of the Black communities in the District of Columbia have definitely shrunken, has shrank and everything. So it's like, and they have moved out to, the counties, moved out to Maryland and
to a cheaper place where you know they were maybe born and raised in the District of Columbia. Their family has property, but they can't afford to keep it.
Right.
You know, to keep it or keep it up or whatever the case is, but then they're forced out.
Right.
You know, taxes and everything being so high now. And there is a huge wealth gap between whites and blacks in the District of Columbia.
I got a question. I'm gonna go back a little bit because you did mention something about the LGBT community, and then I had a question because I was just riding one day, and I was at work, and I just want to know the percentage or of kids, young, babies that's available for adoption when it comes to the different ethnic groups: Black kids, white kids, Asian kids, Latino kids, whatever. I just want to know the percentage of that because one thing I don't like and I don't understand is how come two big burly white men always adopting a young Black girl. I see that a lot. Why do two white men adopt Black children all the time? When it's like it wasn't no white child to adopt.
In my opinion, I see talking about gay white men.
Yes, gay white men.
I think gay white men want to be Black women.
So that's why they adopt the Black.
Yeah, they seem like they're in competition. Nobody talks about it, but a lot of gay men are in competition with women, you know, and some other gay white men, I think they want to, they're very flamboyant. They try to mimic our sisters, and I think that's an issue.
But that's a good point because maybe they do that. They adopt the young Black child, raise her, and then, they like, I guess get, fulfill some of their wanting to be a Black woman, Maybe. I'm not saying I'm correct, people, but I'm just want to know because I've been noticing that to where gay white men always adopting Black children, like it's no other race of children out there that need adopted that they can adopt.
Well, I don't see it often, but I don't see a lot of Black people adopting white children.
No, I don't see that. I don't see that really at all. I don't never see that.
And I'm all for, find a child a safe home no matter what color.
Yeah, I'm definitely all for it too. But I just noticed that a lot of times, I mean, I've been seeing whenever you see two white men, and I have no problem with them being together and all that stuff. I have no problem with that. A problem that I have is why do they always? I just need an answer on why do they always adopting Black children? Why don't y'all adopt white kids of your own race? Why do you don't adopt a child of your own race? I mean, is it this that is more black kids that need to be adopted than whites.
Maybe,
You know,
or maybe not. I'm not sure. But like I said, a lot of them emulate black women. So why not bring one in the house?
yeah, but I just don't think that's right. That's just a little something I thought about. I mean, I seen and I've been noticing, and I just wanted to know why, they continue to do that and stuff. Because if I was gonna adopt, I would definitely be trying to adopt somebody of my own nationality. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna adopt the black child. Because that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm thinking that that's what an Asian person would do. Well, what first thing they would try to do is adopt a child of their own race. That's the first, thought that I would come to my mind.
Well, if you want to coerce, our community even more, you start with them as a child.
Right.
And so, if you do have a set of parents that if you are suspicious of them, of two white men, you know, adopting a black girl, if you want to mess her up, it's going to take a lot to mess her up if she's an adult who came from a home where she had a daddy and a mommy and all that stuff. But if you get her as a child, you can really screw up her thought process. You can
Yeah.
get her to not, notice who she is,
Right.
and where she comes from.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's what I was thinking too. I was going down that line too, but I was like, I didn't say it, but that's what I was thinking too. That's what they're doing. But I just wanted to ask the question for like why, or what's going on. Nobody, people can call in if you want and help me out with that situation. And if there's any gay white men out there listening or anything like that that have already adopted a black child or something like that, I mean, call in, let me know what is your thought pattern when it comes to adopting? Because that was the only choice, and that's what wanted to do, or do you just want to help out the black community or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Are you just trying to uplift the black community or something, or what? You know what I'm saying? So I just want to know what their angle is on that situation. That's all.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have had that thought before. When they see even a white couple adopt a black child, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, you chose not to adopt a white, but that could have been the youngest child in the adoption
Right.
center or whatnot. People tend not to want to adopt big kids. They
Right.
want the younger ones, and the younger ones might be black.
Right. I mean, that's probably the situation. Most of the time, that's probably the go-to answer.
Yeah.
For me, that's probably the go-to answer. But and I know when it's a lot of people gonna say, well, won't you, if you have a problem with, won't you go adopt a black child, and that'd be one less black child available for them to adopt.
Mhm.
And I understand that too. But I was just asking the question.
Mhm.
So I hope y'all don't beat me up for asking the question. You know what I'm saying? Because some people will try to beat you up on that issue. You know what I'm saying? But this was something that I was just ran across my mind and everything. Because actually I was driving and I saw that, to white guys is like, and this little black child is in the back seat. Like, I'm like, what's up with that? Because we gotta start protecting our own, because that's out of place to me. If it was two black guys and the little white baby was in the back, people would be like looking like, what's up? Where they going with this little white girl and stuff like that? So
Police.
we have to be the same with our children, the same way. And that just disturbed me when I saw that. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? What the fuck is they doing?
If you take it to the wild, you'll have a bear. She's not going to let you near her cubs. She'll
Right.
fuck you up. A
Right.
goose, a geese will fuck you up if you get
Right.
near their kids. But but you're right. We got to do better with taking care of the kids in our own community.
Right. Because we allow stuff like that to happen a lot, and we don't say nothing. And then people start questioning you when you have them thoughts or them questions on that. It's like we can't keep allowing that type stuff to happen without questioning the situation.
See, well, this conversation comes around full circle. You had earlier in the season, you had two young ladies on your show with nonprofits, and they said they could not get men out to volunteer.
Yeah.
And so you got a lot of men that stay away. That stay away because of fear of you said I did something, I didn't do anything to you.
Right.
Now I got a record. Now I'm being classified as this, and all I did was, you know.
But I think sometimes that's excuses too. You know, as us for black men, we can't use that as an excuse of being afraid that somebody gonna accuse you of something, because anybody can accuse you of anything, but your innocence is your innocence. You know what I'm saying? You got to fight. You just got to fight and let people know that that's not how it went down. And you got to be able to stand up and prove your innocence sometimes to that. And then if that continue to happen on a regular to where we're standing up and not just bowing down, and then people will understand that that type of stuff is going on, and then we won't have that so much as the years go on. I think we would definitely beat that type of fear of being worried about something like that, and we'll start protecting our youth and our women, our black women, and because we do the same thing with our black women too. You know what I'm saying? I think as black men, we don't protect our family enough. And I think that we got to really start protecting our family, and we got to come together and really start protecting our black women and our black children. You know what I'm saying?
How many times you seen a black man win a case when he was blamed for something that he said he did that he didn't do?
I mean, I don't know, how many times I don't seen it. I really haven't.
It's rare.
It's real rare.
It's rare.
But
it's rare. It's rare that you see when they point. That's why it's so easy for a Karen to call the police on you when you're just walking or bird watching in the park and not doing anything.
Right.
And you're not moving the way she wants you to move, because they know that all I have to say is there's a black guy around doing this. Police gonna show up without you even. You can plead your case all day, brother. You going to jail.
Yeah, but we have to that's true. But we have to, even our own people. We prosecute somebody, or we'll come to conclusions on a situation just like that against our own before it even get to the courts. Sometimes,
Public opinion.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be like, we're ready to, oh yeah, he did it, or this and that. Yeah, he probably did it. Our own people are quick to say that we did it ourselves, then instead of giving you a fair trial. So how can we expect somebody else to give us a fair trial?
Women gonna have to step up. The good women have to step up, and they have to hold these other women who aren't good women. They aren't.
Right.
Women are predators too.
Right.
They have to step up and hold these women accountable. This white lawyer, she's the one who on TV, she's the one who takes on all these cases where all these women say, okay, well, he did this to me, or he did that to me, and she goes and she gets them hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, where these women put themselves in predicament. Okay, so you went into his hotel room at 2:00 in the morning. What did you expect? What did you expect? Kobe Bryant got in trouble because he didn't pay.
Right.
It wasn't because he did what he did. It's because he left and then he didn't leave anything on the dresser.
Extra?
At all.
Why didn't he pay?
Because I'm Kobe Bryant. You know how many people want to be?
But was it understood? I know a whole lot of Kobe Bryant fans out there, whatever. But
God rest his soul.
God rest his soul for sure. But was it understood that you was gonna have to pay for this, or it wasn't understood?
We know why you're here. Okay, so you come in my room at whatever time in the morning. You come in. You know I'm married. I'm Kobe Bryant. Who don't know?
Yeah, but I'm saying, did he understand? Did she announce that you was gonna have to pay for this, or she expected that afterwards that he was gonna automatically pay?
I don't think he understood that.
Okay, he probably didn't understand that. she was just assuming that, oh, this is Kobe Bryant, that okay, he's gonna pay me or whatever, you know. So she was just misunderstood. She didn't get it clear that that's what she was there for.
And she probably got a group of girlfriends. Some of them are wholesome, and they allow her to stay in the group. This happens all the time. I think just like we expect the good cops to speak on the bad cops and get them motherfuckers up out of there. Same thing. Men are expecting for women to step up, man, start holding these bras accountable.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that. Where women definitely have to hold each other accountable and let be known. And I think a lot of women do. Some women out there does.
Nah, man.
But
Most of them got a whole crew of several cliques, and they always got a bullshit one with them. But yet you
bullshit one or two up with them.
You let drunk Lisa come around all the time.
Right.
All the time. Drunk Lisa come around all the time, talk shit, lie, start shit with people, but they'll never put her out the group.
Right.
They're always, well, that's just Keisha. No, hold that bitch accountable.
Right.
Get her up out of here, man. I mean, because she's bad for the community. She's a predator.
Right.
But nobody speaks on that,
Right.
So
I mean, not just get out of it. I mean, maybe you got to correct her and call her on her bullshit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because that is to be the one who's saying, you don't need that nigga, this, that. But yeah, she gonna go home to her nigga. You know what I'm saying? And everything. So definitely be the case a lot of times.
Yeah.
But hey, man, women, it's rough when it comes to women on certain issues and stuff, man. So hey, we can get beat up with that a whole lot. We're live on the Peepdis Podcast, you know what I'm saying? So women don't, they hold each other accountable, man. And sometimes y'all gotta definitely speak up for your black brothers, out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need to definitely protect y'all, but y'all gotta protect us in some ways, and let the people know that it's some good black men out here, and we out here and we fighting for y'all. We doing what we got to do out here, and it's not just about, we're not against each other. That's what I think that we need to understand. The black man is not against the black woman, and I don't believe the black woman is against the black man, but it may seem like that sometimes, but I don't think that's the case, and we have to definitely come together. And we may be we may go back and forth over some issues and stuff for sure, that that ain't right, like that little plastic surgery type situation and what they doing it for, I feel that they doing it for the man. Most people, I feel that women get dressed for men, and that, because believe me, when I see it, I think it's for me. When they got on a little dress and see through this, that, a nice little sundress or whatever on, and they looking good, or they got them new pants they be wearing, them little
tight mesh.
Yeah, them tight dressing pants, them tight pants they be working out in and all that type stuff in, and be looking good. I don't think they just put them on to work out in.
Of course not. Of course not.
Of course not. It looks good and it's attractive, but don't get mad when a man speak to you because you looking beautiful.
There was a video of a Karen in a gym, and she set up her camera. She set up her camera, and the camera was looking behind her, and it was actually looking towards the gym manager and another guy that was on the weights. So she proceeded to take off her shirt. She had on that same outfit that you talked about. She took off her shirt where she only had on the sports bra and things of that nature. And, and she was moving in a way where it was, she was trying to attract attention.
Right.
And so just because the guy behind her looked at her, she said, something wrong? And she began to start something with her. And she began to get disrespectful and loud. And so this was a white woman, and she told the manager, he was like, look, if you don't get disrespectful, you can leave. And she was like, but you don't own the gym.
Right.
That's how white folks think. You don't own this motherfucker. you don't own the gym.
Right.
You know, my uncle owned that motherfucker. You don't own this shit. I ain't going nowhere.
Right.
He said, well, I'll call the police. He said, call them.
Right.
No, call them.
Yeah, that's
Those are predators to me.
right.
You know, but nobody speaks on that. Nobody says that. We got these predatory women in our community too.
Right.
Get them niggas up out of here too, just like you do the men. Get them up out of here. They need to. They need to pay the price.
How do you get them up out of here?
By holding them accountable, not letting just drunk Lisa hang around and come to every goddamn function and fuck with everybody. You know, she's trying to fuck your man, the next man, all them people. You know what I'm saying? She fucking up the community too. But they'll keep.
But you know, usually drunk Lisa is somebody's cousin or sister or something like that, and you can't just get drunk Lisa out of there. But you got to be able to communicate with drunk Lisa to say, hey, we're not dealing with that type of stuff. So drunk Lisa can change her mindset and the way she conversate and the way she talk and the way she put that bad energy out there. So maybe you need to have a discussion with her, and so drunk Lisa can know that all that bullshit you talking about, we ain't with that shit. And so they need to check her in that way to let her know that we ain't with that shit. So don't bring that energy around here. All that stuff, bullshit about the men, this, that. We ain't with that. We trying to uplift our men.
Once men get to a certain point in life, we tend not to hang around, allow folks that aren't in the same thought process of ours.
Right.
Even be around us.
Right.
Because we can't trust it.
Right.
But they'll keep a drunk Lisa. They'll keep the drama bitch around.
Yeah, you're not gonna call your boy that that ain't right. You're gonna be like, he can't come to this party.
He ain't fucking this up.
Yeah, he ain't fucking this up.
Yeah,
he can't come. We're not even gonna call him. We're not even gonna let him know.
No.
And he'll get the hint eventually. You might see him dap him up or whatever, but you'll know that he's not invited. He'll know that I ain't invited no more. They don't even ask me to go on these events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I definitely understand that, Yeah, we definitely gotta just keep checking each other, man. Females gotta check us. Our black women gotta check us. We gotta check them. We gotta get on the same page. Really, we gotta get on the same page of each other. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta keep having discussions like this. And I wish that more women would call in so I can get their opinion on things, they honest and serious opinion on things, you know what I'm saying? And we can go from there, And then, we got to start somewhere, man. And really, tonight is all good, man. I just like to thank everybody who tuned in to the Peepdis Podcast. We didn't have a guest on tonight, but we made it work. And, we talked about a few things. We could have dived into a lot of other stuff, but hey, we just let it roll. We just let it flow like it's gonna flow, and whatever direction it go in, and that's how we do it. And this is a Dap It Up. Oh, I said Dap It Up. I went way back. This is the Peepdis Podcast, and and that's how we do it each and every Thursday right here. Usually I have my co-host with me. She's not in tonight, Ms. Dreads. She had a performance or something tonight, and she'll be back with us next week. And hopefully we will have a guest in next week. Man, y'all continue to call in. Hey, I got my point of view on a whole lot of issues, and it don't always agree with everybody and all that stuff. But just call in, and kick the smoke at me, throw the smoke at me, whatever y'all gonna do. This interviews and smoke, the Peepdis Podcast. Man, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm about to get up out of here, Frank. And I'll see y'all, man.
Break. Yo!
man. This is the Peepdis Podcast. We have interviews with Smoke. You know how we do it, man. We got a little free game for you. Make sure you check us out on the Underground Lab. You know, right here. We'll be doing it every Thursday night from 8 to 10 p.m. right here on the Underground Lab. That's Peepdis Podcast. Interviews with Smoke. Go for a little free game for you. All right, make sure y'all check us out. You know what I'm saying? We good.